Hey, y'all were talking about an anime tournament? Well, I figured I might as well fill in on that thing that I should probably be doing. Hey, here's the updated bracket. Now, I'm gonna show you deck lists really quick because people just skip this section. But I'm here now, so you're gonna watch it, okay? And if you don't, you right now. Well, I guess start watching it, but stop the behavior that you've been doing. So, let's head on into the stream. And let's just see what this is. Yup, it is Rockets. Who would have thunk? Rockets with Imperial Order. But yeah, it's post-errata, still broken. Who would have thunk? This is Revolver versus Marik, by the way, in case you clicked on this without seeing the title or the thumbnail, in which case, I don't know how you watch YouTube, but it sounds very fun. Please let me know. So yeah, it's kind of just the standard play a bunch of links. Some of their big cards to look out for are Zeraboros, Boral Sword,
Gumblar.
and the Lingerous Dragon just being able to go into these incredibly easily. You think it's Quad Boral? No, it's the Lingy, or Twin Triangle sometimes. Also, Magic Cylinder could take a game or two, and Mirror Force. Isn't that fun? This locks everyone else that isn't playing Links. Also fun. Let's head into Marik. So here's Marik. Yep, by the way, I hope you don't mind the tick that I have of just pushing the save button every time I click into a new deck. Like, it's just second nature at this point. Probably because I've lost a bit too many decks. Yeah, I just did it again. I'm not even trying to. I tried to not, and my hand was just, it had to. It absolutely had to. But what we've got here today is that we've got Marik. Plasma Eel is just can't destroy by battle, and that's pretty pog. Revival Jam is that protection, but even more so. And you have things like Coffin Cellar for burn, Cargo Safe Return for a lot of stuff, a bunch of broken DM staples, Mirror Force of course, Nightmare Wheel, and Solemn Judgment. And then there's Makiura, which I swear to God I wish I could use better in this deck. The way he used it in the anime was it died, he played Rope of Life from his hand, and then it got bigger. Ah! So if he can't exploit it, I guess I can't either. Let's head into the duels. So on to game one. We've got a pretty good thing. By the way, I'll be playing Marik, and my good old buddy Dakota is going to be the one playing with Revolver. So he's going to slam down Fire Person. I'm going to have to Solemn Judgment that because I have Ra and I fully intend on using it to win the game. So this thing saying I can't attack is probably a big issue. We're going to use Jam Breeding Machine just to like bring out some stuff, like just tokens. Let's see if he has anything about it. He's going to set Imperial Order, Chain Imperial Order. I forget what it was. Is that the Frogression series that shitpost is from? That's what I remember. Is this where he... Yup, and he tribute sets the Drop Draco, which is beyond funny. But then, we're going to flip summon Dralago to get rid of the Jam Breeding Machine, it didn't really matter. And we're going to go into the Winged Dragon of Ra, attack into Drop Draco. All of this text, by the way, you know, reading every Yu-Gi-Oh! Card stream, that's coming out not today, but tomorrow, I think? Something like that. Either way, check my Twitch, check my Discord, everything like that. But I've had to read this card, editing live, by the way, I've had to read this exact card, I think over 220 times, something like that. So it's ridiculous. Also, Ra still attacks, and I can Rope of Life to bring him back the Juragato! Woo! Let's go! Mirror Force does nothing! The IO does nothing! It's not optional! Woo! You're getting lower and lower and lower! You're getting bent, bro! Alright, let's go in, and the Winged Dragon of Ra go BANG! Let's go, game one! Marik! Anyone who wasn't looking into Marik, everyone who thought they'd just be slammed down by a Brains character, here's the proof that maybe if you're just sadistic enough, you might win a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's head on into game two. Game two. Alright. Also, the reason I have to cut is just that I don't say the number of games that it is, because that would be kind of spoilery, wouldn't it? It's like, oh yeah, well, whatever. Quick Launch is going to happen, Coffin Cellar is going to be triggered. I still have the Solemn Judgment, just to say no to Delingi, because I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have a follow-up to it. Let's burn a little bit, let's burn a little bit. It's nothing compared to the 4,000 I just took, but, hey, let's go. Boganian, burn a little bit. Every little 300 is going to count, every little bit. Every little bit. We're going to Monster Reborn, bring back Silver Rocket because it's big. Go in and go in. Yeah, Revolver has a really high power stealing, it's just that he has a very high chance of bricking. Also, Boganian is incredibly funny. I love just getting the burn out with this guy. Granadora, let's just Raigeki to make this game happen. Bang! I'm glad I did, because at 2200 defense, it would not have been lethal if I didn't use Raigeki on literally just one monster. Just the one. Oh dear God. We are in the Omega Boonies when that works out. But hey, it's a DM deck. What do you expect? On to game three. And now that we're into game three, let's see what happens here. So Vampiric Leech is funny. It's one of the 2 cards in existence, if I remember correctly, that deals with the first turn. This is one of them. It can attack on the first turn, which is super cool. You know how cool that is? I'm not gonna fucking use it. I'm not gonna use it. There's no point to. So we're just gonna set some things. We've got the Mirror Force. We have Drop Draco and Background Dragon. So we've got some follow-up if we can get there on the Revolver side. Meanwhile, on Marik's side, we have also Mirror Force, which is hilarious, but also we just don't seem to have anything. Also, give it up, that's all, folks. I have many words that I say many times. Ha 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 ha, that's fantastic. But we're gonna summon out another slime token, which is just going to be beaten the shit out of by Background Dragon. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic news. I wish I could get rid of this, but I have no means of doing so, or even making a good play from there. It's gonna summon one. Alright, let's get our freebie and let's go Juragato. Let's go Juragato! So now we're able to deal some damage. Nope. And Overflow Dragon happens. And since two monsters were killed, they summoned an Overflow Dragon. Or Overflow Token, excuse me. Gonna go into Delingi, burn for 300. Cross Lineage Hack is going to just be a free pot of greed for pretty much any Link deck. It's insane. Summon Estrangement Dragon. We've got Bomber Dragon. That's incredibly unfortunate because I wish this was a Revival Jam so bad. Coffin Seller's gonna deal 300. I'm gonna take 3k. Except no, I'm not. I'm gonna Mirror Force because, unfortunately, it would only have been worse for me. Yep, Background Dragon happened, and we're into Gumblar now. Ah! And we're gonna summon what? Into... Oh, there's the Revival Jam. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yep, thank you, Gumblar, for hand looping the entire hand. This is entirely fair, and I've surrendered. I wasn't gonna sit there to get hit by 3k twice in a row. Not a good idea. I don't care much for it. I do not want it to happen. It's kind of boners. Bullshit. What the fuck am I saying? Either or, let's go into game 4. Currently 2-1 up for the Marik. Nah, don't show me the Revolver hand. I don't give a fuck about it. I just care about my boy Marik. Let's go! You're from the better show. The one that has a manga. We're gonna go Pot of Greed into 2 cards that really don't matter that much. Deal a good amount of damage to Granadora and set the Vengeful Bog Spirit. So Vengeful Bog Spirit, monsters cannot attack the turn they're summoned, and this is very funny. Reverse Engineering. Target a set card in your opponent's spell and trap zone, reveal it, return to its original position, add a card with the same name from deck or graveyard to your hand. Funnily enough, Revolver is going up against someone who runs Mirror Force. So this isn't a dead card. Except it was in this instant. He doesn't run Rope of Life. Though it is very funny to imagine that he would get that off. I wasn't exactly going to... By the way, all of these are the first games that come through. No scams. This is only exclusively going to be the games themselves. We're not trying to make it more interesting or pick and choose. We're just going through which ones are the best, because a lot of them are just interesting in and of themselves. So we have Speed Burst Dragon, which I know for... I think it was that 97% accurate, 99% FTK deck, something like that. That's the only way I know this card. So when you take damage, you gotta gain back and be like, hey, it's crazy. I'm gonna go into Lava Golem just to eliminate any sort of threat of Link summoning, at least for a little bit, because it's gonna be a little bit. You can't get out a Link 3 or 4 like this. So I'm gonna play Nightmare Mirror, just burn him for another 1,000, another stack off the Lava Golem. I'm gonna gain another stack. Let's keep her going. I'm gonna set Melkid. Foolish decision, but you'll see why in a little bit. Lava Golem's gonna keep burning. Rocket Synchron's bringing something back. That is really unfortunate. We're going into Zeraboros. But there's nothing to do there, right? Like, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Plasmeal, I'm just going to attach this just to pretend it does something. Someone just messaging me on Twitter, I guess. I'm not cutting that part out because game is happening. If you heard a little boom, that'd be why. Oh, by the way, Zeraboros happened. Great. Also, if anyone was wondering why Holding Arms, I didn't just summon this and then try to kill the Zeraboros, it's a terrible idea. And also, it couldn't attack because of Vengeful Bog Spirit. So, just trying to get a little bit ahead of the comments on that one. Let's try to lock Zeraboros. Granted, unfortunately, it will die in 3 turns, and at that point, they'll be able to summon to the extra monster zones. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to build as much of a board presence as I can. Well, we have Coffin Seller. It sure is something. Let me just Holding Arms to put that thing on a timer, just to pretend, you know, it just kind of helps. Might as well, you know. Keep in mind, he can attack me. He just hasn't read Holding Arms, because this needs to attack a monster to actually do this. So, he kind of forgot, which is very good for me, that he didn't attack into this. I could have taken a lot more damage a lot earlier on. And the Zeraboros has died, and we've dealt 300 damage. Yes, keep ticking. More numbers. And I've drawn the worst cards you've ever seen in your life. of Slifer the Sky Dragon and Masterpiece Discardius. Oh boy. So we're gonna go into Boral Guard Dragon. How many of you know what this thing does? The text is up here if you want to know now. Dark Spell Regeneration into Malevolent Catastrophe. Can't be destroyed by card effects, but can certainly be sent. Let me draw 2 cards. We got into the Coffin Cellar to deal 300. Fantastic, by the way. Sent to the opponent's graveyard. Sent to the opponent's graveyard. Very funny. Malevolent Catastrophe. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna set Cyberjar, excuse me, not Fiberjar. We're going to pretend that we can do anything. We've got Boral Guard. Alright, Cyberjar is going to happen, which will allow me to summon as many monsters as I can from the top 5 cards of my deck. That's probably going to be good. I didn't really have any other play aside from that. Like, what was I going to do? Premature Burial of the Long Golem? Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Underfire Prism can't attack. So we're going to... I've given him 2 free link material, and there's Gumblar. Can you summon something to that zone? Because if not, it appears like, oh, Remote Rebirth. You're going. Oh, thanks for the Cyberjar. Oh! Just to note how ridiculous that hand was, it was game. It was game. It was Monster Reborn and Ra. And I could have sent Ra to the graveyard with Manaless Dredge or just by, like, or just with anything. Like, I had a lot of options to go there. Slifer could have been lethal too. And Mirror Force doesn't mean anything and the Link Shot is irrelevant. So the fact that Remote Rebirth, I believe it was called? Yes, Remote Rebirth screwed me out of all of that. Also, Guard can put it to attack. That sucks so bad. Gumblar is so ridiculous. It's not a fun card, it's not a good, it's not a healthy card, rather. It's a very good card. It's broken, in fact. It's incredibly broken. Can't even attack into this because of Fire Prism, so... we're having fun, aren't we? Oh, there's Zeraboros. Oh, I love 3 cards. Yes, I would love to use the 3 cards, and... We're actually going to a Game 5 somehow, after that ridiculous go-around. By the way, there's some games if you want to spoil yourself. Don't. I'm not going to cut it, and I don't care. That's for the people who look out. Now you can get a little bit of a sneak peek. Isn't that cool? That's, you know, I gotta give you all a little something. It's been a minute. Yes, I've recorded a good amount, and yes, I'll be making a lot more of these videos back to back to back. And they'll be coming out 1 day on, 2 days off for anime tournament videos. So, yeah, we actually have a schedule. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like a real YouTuber now. So I'm just going to sit on Plasmiel, attack into Delingris, at least try to deal some damage, get some burn in there. If it comes back, it comes back. I can't stop it. It's the same as it being in the graveyard, but it's better because I need to, what do you call it? Get it that first round because it can be banished as soon as that happens. In addition, I was not expecting the Noct Division. I was just hoping to just have to deal with the Trisbana. And then we have Dragonoid Generator. Summon a token to your field. Yep, let me just equip that to try to make things a little bit easier. And I'm going to take 3k to the face. That is incredibly unfortunate. Yikes, oof, ooch, owie. And I get a token to my zone whenever I want. So if I had to play this again, I would say that I really need to put a lot more emphasis on the Bomber Dragon, so I probably would have just summoned Plasma Eel and then just instantly equipped it. Or not even instantly equipped it, force him to use the Dragonoid Generator. At least for my own sake, because this thing lowering its attack will possibly give me another turn if the math works out in my head. And setting the Cyber doesn't do anything, it's just to bait it out in case, I guess, just so I can get another token and maybe it can matter. But it doesn't. And it does here because I get to just Raigeki the opponent's board, which is pretty neat, deal 300, but that still means that he gets another monster. So damned if you do, damned if you don't, summon it to the Topologic Bomber Dragon zone. Let me just put Plasmiel in that zone in case there's anything else I need to worry about, and nope. Nope, no, that's all I gotta worry about. Unfortunately, it's too much for me. Rocket Synchron's gonna be out now. I'm gonna Spell of Pain, deal 2k. I'm glad I picked that up, so I guess retroactively the Plasmiel isn't that big of an issue. Rocket Synchron doesn't do anything when it's destroyed. That's fine. Shell Rocket's just going to bring out Magna Rocket, and now it's up to the top deck, and it's Card of Blast Will. Let me shuffle Mask of Remnants back into the deck, and unfortunately, that does mean that Revolver moves on. I did my best. I think that Plasmiel play could have made a difference. I mean, what was the top card of the deck? Jam Breeding Machine. Yeah, no, it was not going to make a difference. It was absolutely not going to make a difference. So, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Did you know only 20% of people are subscribed to my channel? I probably should have said that at the front, but I'm going to say it here. Be sure to subscribe, support the channel, support me in any way that you like, through my Twitch, through here. You can do memberships. I've got cool ideas for memberships. If you guys... Memberships. Oh, no, that's not what I mean to say. But if you guys have any ideas that I can give for any sort of perks for all you guys that really do want to support me and just don't use anything else, and you really do appreciate the daily content, because I'll tell you right now, it's a lot of work. Like, let me check my upload schedule real quick for what's coming. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a 2-hour-long video. That's not a re-upload or anything like that. It is a 2-hour-long video. If y'all want to guess what it is, leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, I just got done working on that, and I just need to render it out. I'm gonna wait till like till my partners go to sleep because I need to record this because, you know, my girlfriend Cypress is a little bit really particular and needs to sleep in full darkness and with no sound. Even if I'm like doing this, she'll still go to, won't be able to sleep, which is insane. I don't know, like actual pee under the 100 mattress type shit. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, see ya, bye.